अच्छा जी। सभी को सादर नमस्ते, जय श्री राम। होली का दिन, वो होली का उत्सव का जो तैयारी हो रहा है, आप सभी के लिए शुभकामनाएं। साथ देने के लिए धन्यवाद। और भी जो लोग साथ देंगे, आप आते रहिए। मैं शुरू करता हूँ। जो हमारा कार्य है, हम एवरी वीक संडे मॉर्निंग एटलीस्ट मैं जूम पर अपनी योग का जो कार्य है उसे आप लोगों तक इस मीडियम से आप तक पहुंचाता हूं कि आपको थोड़ी ज्ञान मिले, अपनी जो स्वास्थ्य है उसको आप देखभाल कर सकें। क्योंकि जो शरीर है उसमें आपकी शरीर के अलावा मानसिक तथा आत्मिक जो कंपोनेंट है उसे भी देखना है, नहीं तो फिर जो हेल्थ है उसमें आपको बहुत दिक्कत होती है। ठीक, तो शुरू करते हैं। सीधा बैठे हैं। अब और योग का कार्य ऐसा है कि आपको कंसंट्रेशन, मेडिटेटिव माइंड जो होती है ना, उसमें आप कंसंट्रेट करना पड़ता है। कंसंट्रेशन से आपकी मेडिटेशन होती है, मेडिटेशन से आपको इंटरनलाइजेशन होता है। क्योंकि जो सब कुछ जो बाहर है वो ठीक है, और तो तभी तो जीवन मिलता ही है, इसी कारण से कि आप जो ये जीवन है उसे जीना है। तो एक्सटर्नल जो एक्सपीरियंसेस है वो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, बट more so, if you get internalize, if you start seeing inside, then you can appreciate life much better. तो योग की मतलब ये योग मतलब फ्यूजन, कि जो बॉडी है, माइंड और जो स्पिरिचुअल कनेक्शन है उसे साथ में हो, होलिस्टिक लेवल पर, तब यू गेट द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ एवरीथिंग दैट यू वांट टू डू मच बेटर। तो माइंडफुलनेस है, माइंड आपको जो कार्य करे उसमें कंसंट्रेशन होना चाहिए। और दी अदर चीज है कि रिदम, क्योंकि जीवन जो है रन थ्रू अ रिदमिक साइकिल। एवरीथिंग इज अ इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक फ्रीक्वेंसी बेसिकली, यूनिवर्स, अर्थ itself, and a person as you are, everything is a frequency. So if you can um, put them together, or if there's a synchronicity, then life is much easier, otherwise it's very difficult. Okay, तो होली का तो मतलब ये यही होता है कि कलर्स कलर्स खेलना। कलर्स में स्पेक्ट्रम होती है, लाइफ केवल व्हाइट और ब्लैक नहीं है, there is a thousands of shades in it. So if you are always upset and angry, how can you make anyone else happy? So if the wife is upset or the husband is upset, how can they make their partner happy? Or same with parents, same with anyone. So you have to accept that life has a spectrum, and the colors are basically reflective of that spectrum of life, and uh, the vibration frequencies, they have the same meaning. You have to know, to internalize, to understand the depth of what the whole life is, then you make your life better and easier. Otherwise, externally dependent on anything is a very difficult way to be happy, because whatever you do, you can't make your senses fulfilled. They are never fulfilled. So fulfillment, it comes from, once you understand the concept of you need to see things from inside, then it becomes really much easier. So rhythm, mindfulness in anything and everything that you do is the power. And internalization is nothing but actually awareness of what and who you are. तो योग का जो कार्य है वो, an important part to understand is yoga is part of Hinduism, and Hinduism has a probably the most liberal religion, or most suitable religion for the world today. Because if there is liberalism, secularism, you are talking about only religion which gives you this extent of actually uh, practicing what you want and how you want is only this religion. So there's one stage of you can do everything externally. The other thing, the white aspect of the light of the color is actually this state, which is pure understanding of the depth of Hindu Sanatan Dharam is आत्मा। आत्मा की ज्ञान पाने के लिए बहुत लंबी रास्ता होती है, एक जन्म ही नहीं, कितनी जन्म लेना पड़ता है। लेकिन जहां पर भी शुरू करें वो आपके लिए फायदा होता है, तो जरूर कीजिए। हमारे माता पिता लोग बहुत दुख और मेहनत से जो धर्म का कार्य है उसे संभाला, थोड़ी रूप में, छोटी मोटी रूप में हमें दिया, लेकिन responsibility is ours now to actually grow on it. You can't just sit on it because it's quite unfair, um, that we just accept that what little we obtain is everything. No, it's not. We have to, if we have degrees in material life to obtain things, which is well and good, you have a responsibility to obtain degree in your religion as well. So you can't just sit on the whatever little that we had when we were growing up, because that was limitation of our parents and circumstances and things. You have to study, you have to learn things. So it's a long journey. So basic exercise for me is to share what I know, and sharing is powerful for me as well, because if I share, then I grow, and that is basic rule of the world. You know, look at sun, look at moon, look at the stars. If they're not there, if they don't do things without any conditions, the earth won't survive. So the formula of life is to share, give, and be happy. All right. So concentration is obtained by learning how to sit properly in a solitude situation. If you can sit within your own self, that means that is I start. Like you can live in any circumstances, in any situation. If you can become silent, you start obtaining power. And if you stay, lead yourself to a stage of nothingness, you get abundance. So this is the irony of life. It is not the noise. It is not, the crowd. It's not everything that there is actually is what gives you abundance. The secret is actually the other way around. So that's why we do, so three components: exercise, which is asanas. Asanas, walking is very good exercise, running, jogging, everything good, natural environment. The thing about is being aware of it. And the other part is rhythm. So so why do we sit and concentrate? That's part of it, because if you become aware of what you are going to do, then you internalize whatever you are doing. So even when you are walking, try not to be distracted by a phone talking this, that. You are wasting actually a lot of good things that you are going to do, because it's not a machine. Body is not a machine. It's got emotions, it's got connections. So even if you do exercise and you don't like doing yoga, asana, that's okay. But even that, if you do, concentrate on your steps, your awareness of how your body's proprioception makes you balance, and watch the environment and the situation. Not that you start worrying about the whatever is at work at home, because then it defeats the purpose. There might be some exercise for the muscles, but that's limited. So this is why we sit and try and actually concentrate. So sit straight, and learning how to sit straight is paramount, because your nervous system runs along the erect spine. The whole connection from the brain to your body is through, there's a channel of nerves. So learning how to sit straight is very important. So breathe in deeply, and without breath you can't live. So breathing deeply and properly forms the core of having a good life. Okay, breathe in and say three times Om. And why do we say Om? As I said, electromagnetic frequencies, the range of those electromagnetic frequencies is the formula of life. And holi being here, it's the colors. So the color of the universe actually gives you that opportunity to live that spectrum of life. So sound is the primordial language, and sound within sun, nuclear fission, or the planetary movement, this universe, or meta universes. That's why we actually engross ourselves in that sound. And that is why Om is the basis of the entire Hindu religion, of whatever way you believe. That's okay, but that is where you end up being. So sit straight, three times say Om, and three times at three planes of living. Deep breath. Okay, try and maintain yourself. Okay, in this state. That's what the sound does. Now, we'll start with some warm-up exercises. First, what's called Chakriyasana. So Chakriyasana, like how you at home, our mothers or grandparents used to do the Chakki thing. Okay, so move yourself clockwise. So minimum times you do is 3 times, and the maximum is there's no limit. So there's time limitation. So we just do 3 times. Paschimuttanasana. So lift your hands above the shoulders, try and touch your toes. Okay. So this is just warming up. Those little bit of few words that I said, try and remember, because you need to be with what you are doing. So if you're moving your legs, move your legs out, being aware, not just let it be. And there's TV running in the back. There's your headset on in your ears. No, you are getting not anything more than even 1/3 of the benefits that you'll get. So okay, leg, ankle exercises, very common problems. Yeah, if you want to avoid, basically you have to do it every day, a little bit of exercise for your wrist, your ankles. So training around. Okay, so pull your legs, extend, pull 3 times each. You have been sleeping, so now warming up. Now bring your right ankle onto your left knee, and you don't have to force. Whatever you can do. So, and then press your right knee to the floor. Bring it up, touch it to your nose. If you can, do it. If you can't, don't worry. Now holding in your arms, lift. Okay, so move slowly. It won't happen on the first day. It will take time. So more specific exercises, yoga exercises, pranayama with these names this is what's doing is your lowest level of energy center called Muladhara. See how it's pressing, and Sadhguru sits all the time on his ankle because he's trying to induce his concentration and energy from the root chakra. It's the root chakra, Muladhara, right up to the top of his Sahasrara head. Then he concentrates. He's very articulate, that's what it brings. So using energy of your body, because it's all stored. Now change side, do the same. The left ankle, this time on right knee, press the left knee to the floor, and then bring to you. And then again, cradle your leg in your hand if you can. Slowly, don't force, otherwise you'll get pain, yeah? Slowly. And keep your mind focused. It's rhythmic, it's focused. That is the secret. Exercise itself is nothing very important, but it's targeted because, as I said, we are talking about specific centers in our body. So we started with Muladhara. Now it goes to Swadhisthana. So Titli or butterfly pose. So hold your ankles together with your hands. You are trying to actually push your knees down towards as much as you can. So that is to do with your second chakra, which is Swadhisthana, just above the root chakra, which is the tailbone, the perineal area. It's quite obvious, the lower 3 centers are associated with a very basic survival instinct in our life. It's basically like just an animal, which is programmed to do what they do. And unfortunately, most humans actually are living that way as well. Human life is to live beyond that. Okay, otherwise might as well be an animal, they're limited in capacity. Nothing wrong with being an animal. They are probably better in therapy and other things these days than even humans. But that's just limitation. So if you cross the frontier of life and meaning of life, you have to grow beyond. So Swadhisthana is to do with your addictions to senses, very basic superficial level of attachment to either what you see, watch, hear, taste, eat, without any consideration of its implication. But being a human, you have to take responsibility. You can't just do it because others are doing or because the media is showing that this is good. You have to utilize the understanding and depth of knowledge beyond of what is to be a human. Third chakra, when you control your survival mode. So if you're in survival mode, your immune system goes down by 70%, your good hormone secretions goes down by 50%, things like that happen. So you are in only trying to survive. So how can you do any good? You're actually very defensive. And if you're addicted to drugs and things, then you know what's happening. If you are able to balance that, and these simple exercises are very basic steps to actually control this targeted way by being thoughtful by rhythms, then you can bring to what's called solar plexus or Muladhara Swadhisthana Manipur. Okay, so which is near your belly button. For that, try and bring your head and touch the floor, right knee, go as far back as possible. Everything is, as I say, energy. Okay, neural plexus. There's there's nerve systems more than 30,000 kilometers. Okay, they run through the body. Your thoughts, what we do, converts into electrical impulses. That's how it travels through the body. So thought, what you have in your mind is very important in terms of what you achieve in life. It's science now. It's not actually dharam or religion anymore. So you do 3 times each of the sides. So once you are able to bring those energy, and we were lucky, like growing in place like Lambasa or somewhere which is a bit more secluded, the distraction of the Mooladhara or Swadhisthana chakras were helped by the situations that we lived in. So energy was preserved. So when we were in school system, we were able to utilize our what's called the solar plexus in terms of being successful. So that's why people who were in difficult situations usually actually perform much better, because the limitation of actually overutilization of the Mooladhara and Swadhisthana chakra interferes with your success in later life. So here at the solar plexus, what you want to achieve in life materially, you can actually achieve. So success at work, progress at work, your studies and everything. So abundance of knowledge, abundance of wealth, abundance of good health. Obviously, if you look after those three, then what's called the fourth chakra is called heart. For heart, so you do exercises which is pressing on your heart, your lungs, your vocal cords. These are the centers. Then gives you that freedom of truly now becoming beyond and above plants or amphibians or animals and other things, so that you can actually start expressing yourself as a human being. Because if you're in survival mode and you can't live your life, how will you be compassionate? How would you know how to share anything to anyone? Because that's the meaning of being a human. You have to do beyond whatever other. So you press, so see how it does. So these are exercises, and there are lots of other exercises, not only these yogic asanas you can utilize when you are outside, but be mindful. That is the trick about, and be rhythmic and be symmetrical, because the whole language of the universe is actually repetition and rhythms. Then it works much better. Other ones, Vishuddhi chakra, Ajna chakra above comes with breathing exercises, which we'll do later on. Okay, so these are some basic steps of exercises. Now, if you can put yourself in this position, Padmasana, and lift yourself, well and good. If you can't, don't worry. But over time, you'll be able to lift yourself and sit in this position. And anyone and everyone can do it. It's just a practice. Okay, or lift yourself. This. Okay, so these are utilization of muscles of like back of your hand, back of your body. Usually by normal exercises, walking and things, you don't use it. So by doing these asanas, then you're basically using all the muscles of your body. Lie down, lift your legs up, 45 degrees, hold it as long as you can, touch the floor, back up, keep holding it. So you're using muscles, okay? Tummy muscles, back muscles. Come up right up. Okay, now try and do what's called halasana, like take all the way. So why we didn't, or our parents didn't have to do asanas and things when they're growing up, or when we were growing up, because they were working on farm. A lot of these asanas are actually basically copycat of either animals or work related things that we do. But in modern life, we are not on farm, so we need to do these things. So our rishis, our munis, they knew that there will be a time when there will be affluence and people won't be working on farm. So they would need these kind of directions. So basically, if you work on a farm and do all these things and wake up at 5 o'clock, why would you want to do asanas? You don't need to. So my father didn't need to do anything. He was up at 4:30 every morning. He was in the farm, right? So lift yourself, bring your ankles towards your bum. But we live in concrete jungle. It's a very fake environment. You are not doing anything for yourself. So that's why now yoga and things are very important. Chakrasana, lift, support your neck, twist your body. This is called Makarasana. Okay, so like a crocodile. So move side to side very slowly. If your back ache, your back spasm, your sciatica, do it this every day, you'll see the difference. Lots of pain and things will go away. You'll be shocked in your own self how much you can heal yourself by doing your things. Actually, as doctors, what we do is we actually are only helping your body restart the healing processes. Most of the things, except for treating infections where we give antibiotics and things and some surgery where you cut and replace, other things, even a surgeon removes the things and lets the body heal itself. So we just facilitate things, okay? Body has huge amount of capacity to keep healing itself, keep growing. Yeah. Move up and down, go side to side, right, left, right, left. Now, let's go like a boat position. Yes, and lift, balance yourself as much as you can. Come up, sit in, Gomukhasana. So sitting on your ankle, push your left leg over your right leg, twist your body as far back as you can, push yourself. Keep supporting. Now try and hold your fingers, left hand above your neck, and then try and touch your left knee. Okay, in this one position, I'm going to go like a, go move, cow, sitting. Okay, so as I said, animal postures, or walking part on a farm, these are basically things that are done if you are living in a fake environment. It helps you exercise your muscles. And very important, as you realize later on, you can't do breathing exercise if you're not fit. And breathing exercises are very important. So that's why you need fitness. Okay, when you are resting, do grounding exercise. This is called grounding. If you have safe, clean grass, try and take out your shoes, and especially in the morning, for a few minutes, walk on it. The body has different planes of existence in terms of different components of energy. Electrical energy is one part of it. So you either can like hit it, or you can press each soul area. Its stimulation and massage actually has connections, sensory connections via the nerves to the brain. The brain stimulation, do the same thing with the front. And after a while, as you concentrate your mind, you can use what's called internal energy, pranic shakti, then to heal yourself, because your hands, your body starts responding to each of this energy. Because if you live by energy and if you jump over what's called Newtonian way of living, which is a formula-based understanding physical components and adding 1 + 1 and keep going. It's a very long path, like kindy school to a degree. But if you are able to learn yourself to live by energy, electromagnetic frequencies and vibrations, then you can suddenly start having a direct second, within a second connection to all the abundance of energy already is there. That's what yoga teaches you, gives you alternative path. Okay, so hands, why we say namaste, it's the same thing. Appreciation of someone else, the power is more actually within you. So this is stimulation of the centers within your arm. So you learn how when you're sitting, try and press it once in a while. Okay, so outside as well. And then there's a artery here, radial artery. If you learn how to actually press it every day, your blood circulation is much better. You'll increase your longevity. Your what's called telomere, the length of your DNA increases. If you have problems with food digestion, do this. This is called Jataragni balance. Yes, so see in the Gaon, in the village, they used to measure by string and then do exercises for us to balance. Yes, so it's acid. Acid is in the tummy. So these simple exercises are actually very helpful. 99% of your stress sits around your scalp or head. Use these muscles, small muscles here, to press around it every day. And you de-stress yourself very quickly because those stress sits around your head. Okay. If you are very tamasic or inert, you don't have much energy waking up in the morning, press these areas. There is thymus gland here. There is what's called neurovascular bundles. Heart vessels come out. If you press on them, it gives you energy. You don't need to have coffee in the morning. Try it. Just try it for a week. See the difference, what it does. If you have headache, temporal area, cluster headache, migraine headaches, all these things are simple ways of actually managing your life. But unfortunately, we are so addicted, or the media or the way of life that is there makes us dependent on tablets. And tablets are good for a moment, but what it does, it actually reduces your capacity of body to produce those good things from yourself. So you are only going to reduce the production of good things in the body. So while it's helpful, in long term, you have become dependent on it. So just be careful, okay? So think simple things. Now we'll do exercise facing the floor. First thing is you can stay in plank, or you can do 100 times push-ups, or 20 times, or 10 times, whatever time you can do, okay? So I go 100 times. If you can try. It's very, very good. Push-ups are very, very helpful to the heart. Okay, so in your time, keep doing it. Okay, extend yourself. Push hands up, legs down. When you are tired, our Aja and Aji, they used to just sit down like this and keep playing with their legs and in this position. And this is very helpful in terms of recuperating energy. Okay, stretch yourself. Look at your ankles downwards, both sides. So it's symmetrical, it's rhythmic, it's mindful. That is the three things that you need to do. And you can do it in your other exercises. It's not, doesn't need to be this exact. But the difference is if you do it in the comfort of your area, you are saving yourself, damaging your knee by uneven surfaces. And then because this leads to more things. It's not only about physical body, it's about mind. It's about your soul. So, but if you are outside, it's a little bit difficult. Hands by your side, lift your legs up, hold it as long as you can, touch the floor, back up. So we do each of these things 3 times. And then you can open your legs both ways. Very good exercises for your back, okay? Hold your legs, bring it up, push yourself up. 1, 2, 3. Self with breath, side to side. And then open yourself further. Oh, if you get cut off, you can rejoin, okay? Because I think there's a message there saying it will close in 10 minutes, okay? So rejoin, I'll just rejoin. You can rejoin after that. 1, 2, 3. Balance yourself on your knee. One side. Yeah. If I'll forget, I know. You get cut off, just rejoin, huh? Now push yourself, stretch yourself, and touch the floor. So it's very gradual, smooth exercises, stretching. On your fours, go down, come up, push your tummy in and try and rotate clockwise, then anti-clockwise. This is called balak, child pose. Push yourself down much as you can. Namaste on the back. Put your hands together, try and touch the floor. Sthirasana on your knees, try and go back. Okay. Balance yourself. And then support yourself. Push yourself a little bit further down. And if you can do it all the way, go all the way. If you can't, don't worry. Vajrasana. Sitting in this position, fingers together at your Muladhara chakra, belly button. Breathe out, go down, come up, increase the pressure. So this increases your intra-abdominal pressure. If you increases your insulin secretion, peristalsis, gastric juices, increase your digestion. That's why this is the recommended position. Okay, most Asian countries still do that. They sit during eating in this position or after eating. This is one asana that you can do after eating. It helps your kidneys, helps your digestion, metabolism. Okay, exercises for eyes. Extend your hands, neck straight. Look at the fingers on the right, then on the left. Then go diagonally up, down. Change your hand, left side up, right side down, horizontal again, right side, left side. Okay, so you are stretching your exercise. Now, hands on your thighs, look as far as possible, then look at the tip of your nose. Then go clockwise 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Go anti-clockwise 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3. Okay, so exercises of your eyes. Neck, hands on the left, press your right side of your chin, push as much as you can, opposite, push downwards, push frontwards, backwards, shoulder exercise, and inside out, then your wrist exercises. Okay, move your wrists. Okay, your hands, push, pull. All right, so simple. If you have a habit of doing it, you don't have to damage your body. Okay. The thing about yoga is it helps use your body weight to do gym exercises. You don't need external exercises, external weights, because your body is your best weight to actually give you the weight it requires for exercising. So why use other weights? I mean, you can use it, but it's just a disproportional, asymmetric exercises. Okay, so now balance yourself. After time, you'll be able to actually do all this on your tummy. All right. Okay, now there's few exercises left, which is standing up, lie down, stand up, learn to stand up without using support of your hands. Okay. So just like that. So whenever you sit, just learn from today, try and do yourself a favor just by don't use your hand. Use your muscles of your tummy, of your back to stand up when you are in a sitting position. All right, standing up exercises. Okay, so stand up. A quick few exercises. First, Brichasana or tree pose. Okay, so you're getting focused. Your strength of exercises will help you now. Stand on one leg. Okay, so on opposite leg. So part of its strength, more bigger part is your mental state actually. Now extend yourself, push your hand up, change, hands down, stretch further. Change side. Lift this one, left hand up. Now push yourself, straighten. And if you can balance yourself on one leg, you can do it this. All right. Okay. Trikonasana or Manduk. Chandra Asana. Okay, so Trikon means triangular. Okay, so push yourself and then go down. Lift yourself up. Change. The opposite side, you notice that we do both sides, one after another. It's symmetrical, everything is symmetrical. Push. Okay, come. Anjali pose. So stand Anjali pose, go down, come up, hold your ears. Okay, you probably understand the meaning of neuronal connections by holding your ears and doing these exercises. Helps you prevent dementia and other things. Okay, there's lots of positive things. There's no time for me to tell you everything because you'll forget to concentrate on exercises. Okay, Balasana. Okay, holding here. Very good for your GI, gastrointestinal system. Exercise for your pelvic area, clockwise, anti-clockwise, your knee, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Okay. All right. Okay, now what we left with is Surya Namaskar. So if you can't do anything, just learn Surya Namaskar. It has 12 positions with breathing. Breath in, out as you go up, breathe in and out. Push your right leg down, straighten yourself, plank, Ashtanga Asana, chin, knee and toes are only touching the ground, the rest is up. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg up, followed by left, pull the left leg in, straighten yourself, half the cycle done. Now do the same from the left side. Breathe in, out, breathe in and out, touch your toes. This time your left leg straightens, both leg plank, Ashtanga, Bhujang, Parvatasana. Left followed by right, push your right in, up. Now do 2 more cycles. Breathe in from the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last time. Start from right side. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Up. And the last one from the left side. Breathe in. Out. Straighten. Up. Okay, that's just minimum 3. Okay, you can do as many as you want. Imagine if you do it at a fast rate for only 10 times. How much cardiac workup do you get from that? It's very rhythmic, mindful, and it's expression of gratitude, okay? Because Surya Namaskar. So it induces very positive hormone secretions in your body. Now, try and balance yourself. You can lifting yourself like that. Oh, on your hands. Okay. And the last one is headstand. You can do Sarvangasana with shoulder stand, or you can do headstand if you can. Lift, balance, up. Okay, so it's all about your mind. It's not really strength. Confidence in yourself. Okay. So that's all done. Within small time, you can do full head to toe strength exercises